Excellent, thank you for asking. Today we're going to read a book called How to Make Lemonade, and it's level M. What's the name of our book?
How to make lemonade.
Raise your hand if you have ever made lemonade before or if you drank lemonade. Excellent, hands down. What are some of the kinds of things, hands down, what are some of the kinds of things that you need to have for lemonade? Rihanna.
Ice.
Complete sentences, please.
We need ice.
We need ice for.
The lemonade.
What else do we need? Complete sentences. Mackenzie.
We need sugar for the lemonade.
Perfect. What else do we need? Alana.
Oh, we need one for the lemonade.
Give me one more thing that we need for the lemonade. Constance.
We need boiled water and lemon.
For.
We need boiled water and lemon for the lemonade.
Excellent. Today what we're going to do before we read, we're going to work on a sound that will help us be able to read through words that are in our story. So we're going to review the long E sound. The long E sound, we can do that. We can read that two different ways. We can read that with two E's, or we can read that with EA. The long E sound is E. It says its name. What's the long E sound?
E.
E. Perfect. So what sound do you read when you read EE? E. What sound do you read when you read EA? E. It can be EA. Okay, that's one way that we can read those sounds. So I know that green goes here. Beam goes there. There's going to be another word that we're going to sort. Beg. Does beg have the long E or the short E sound? Constance.
The short E.
The short E sound. So that goes right there in the middle. The short E sound goes right there in the middle. Capiche? Because at the end of this session, I can read, write, and sort words with the long E sound.
Words with the long E sound.
Let's try to need to hear and see everybody. I can read, write, and sort words with the long E sound by making a list. Perfect. We're getting ready to make our list. So we have our EE words, our short E words, and our EA words. So what's this word right here, everybody? Red. So where does red go? Short E, EE, or EA? Short E. What about this word? What's this word?
Tree.
Tree, Mackenzie. Where does tree go?
Tree needs to be white
Why?
because green has the same E as tree.
Perfect. Alana, where does team go?
Team go with B
Why?
because they both got E.
What's this word, Constance?
Beef.
Where does beef go?
It goes with the tree because it got the E sound and it puts it together to make E.
Great job, Connie Mom. What about this one? What's this word? Where does C go? Why? Excellent. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to give you your papers. What I need you to do is make your own list. With yours, you have two sections. We're not going to have the middle section like we had. We're just going to have the EE section and the EA section. This is a list of words. There are two words that go with the short E sound. I need you to circle those words and sort the other words. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to finish that. Capiche? All right, here's yours, Alana. Constance, Rayana, you can have this one. Alicia, you can have this one. And Mackenzie, you can have this one. Let me pass out pencils. Here you go. Here you go. What do you need to write first?
Your name and name.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong page. Here you go. 12. So take the first word, really. Where does really go? Under sweet or under treat?
Under tree.
Why?
Because it got E-A.
So you guys are going to know exactly what to do. All right, keep going. There's two words that do not go under either section. Circle those two words. No, there's two. Oh, you know what? You got me. There are. See, I was seeing if you guys caught it. You guys are good. 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 All right, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Alicia did that right away. Mackenzie's ready. Connie Mo is ready. Brianna's ready. Perfect. Hands down. So let's see what we got. Who can give me two words that go under sweet? Constance.
Need, seed.
And why do need and seed go? I need the two, sweetheart. Give me two.
Need and seed. Need and seed.
Need and seed. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with her. Does need go? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Feet? Or did she say seed? Seed. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Excellent. Give me another word that goes under sweet. Alicia. We said need and we said seed. What else? Squeeze. Give me one more, Mackenzie. We did need, squeeze, and seed. What's the last one? Perfect. Rayana, give me two that go under tree. Dream. Beat. Great. Give me two that go under tree. Alana, we said dream and we already said beat. Give me two more. We already said really before. That was the first one we did. What are the last two? That go under tree. We said really, and we said read. Yep. What else? Easy. Excellent. Now let's turn to the last page. But before we get to the last page, here's something to do if you finish early. So turn to the pick an adjective page, because that's what you can do if you finish early. So what's an adjective? An adjective is a word that names what? That's a noun. An adjective is a word.
Something that you do.
That's a verb. What's an adjective? Mackenzie? It describes a
word.
A word. Excellent. So we have a list of adjectives. Let's read them. Boiling, soft,
yellow, cold, hot, lemony, side, squishy, icy, large.
When you finish, I want you to use those adjectives and read the sentences and put them in the blanks that make sense. Capiche? All right. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the last page.
Okay.
Today, what we're going to do is we're going to sequence the details in our story. Okay? So we have to figure out first, what is this story all about? What's the main idea? Then we have to figure out what are some details that help us figure out what our story is all about. We have to figure out what our first detail is, our second, third, fourth, and fifth. Since our story is how to make lemonade, we have to draw a picture and write a sentence about each step that it takes to make our lemonade. What does each of these have to be about, Constance?
How do you make lemonade?
So each one of these is a what? Step. A step to do what?
To make lemonade.
Perfect. Before we get started with our reading, there are some words that are going to be helpful for us to know so that we don't get confused. These words are in our glossary. So open up to the back that has your glossary. It has your glossary in the back. The glossary gives you definitions to some words that you might not know. Okay? Let's read these together. Up, down. Read them with me. Container. A container is an object that holds things inside it. Capiche? Up, down. Working surface on top of a kitchen cabinet. Up, down. Creation. Or work or art invented or imagined by someone. Up, down. Gather. To bring things together in a group. Up, down. Impatient. Excited and not wanting to wait to do something. Up, down. Measuring cups. Cups made in many sizes that help cooks add the right amount of ingredients. So close your books. I want to see if you remember what these words are. So, what's the word? Countertop. What's the word? Container. What's the word? Measuring cups. What's the word? Impatient. What's the word? Gather. What's the word? Creation. Okay. By the end of our session today, I can identify the main idea and supporting details in a nonfiction text by using a graphic organizer. What I want you to do is begin reading. So, what do good readers do? Good readers use their... Why do they follow on with their finger?
So they won't get confused.
So they won't get confused. What else could good readers do? Mackenzie?
They could.
What do good readers do if something doesn't make sense?
They sound it out.
They can sound it out. What else could they do, Connie? You just said it.
They sound it out.
Before that, you said something else that was really good.
Oh, start over.
Why would they have to start over?
So they don't get confused.
Excellent, so they don't get confused. So what I want you to do is start reading, and I can check in with you as you're reading.
Cold lemonade on a hot day. If you are anything like that, you get pretty dirty after playing a shot. On a hot day, I can go out inside for a cold glass of water, but on some days I wish I had something else. I want something extra tasty, something like a cold glass of lemonade.
Can you lower your voice up, Mackenzie? Thank you. What are you looking for?
Something great.
Gather is also in the glossary in the back. All those words that we talked about, right there in the glossary in the back. So I see that one scholar already has her first step to make lemonade. And she asked me how to spell a word, but it was one of the words that we went over. So I showed her that in the glossary it had all those words that we talked about, like countertop and gather and container. So let's get it, Constance. Let's figure it out. Read this to me. Hold on, but is she talking about supposed to make lemonade yet? So keep going.
I can go inside. Oh, yeah. I want something extra tasty, something like a cold glass of
Yes.
making beer.
So what do you got?
Oh, sugar.
Did she give us a step yet?
Sugar, first eggs,
First you have to ask and
of cold.
wait on. There you go.
White sugar and a cup of
First you need what?
water, find a
It's okay if you don't finish today, we'll finish it tomorrow. Copy? Well, we'll finish it on Monday, okay? Okay? Keep going. Oh, I'm sorry. So, you know what? Some of you were writing your words where your picture's supposed to be. That's okay. If you have space for a picture, great. If you don't, that's fine too, okay? But it would be nice if you could put the sentences on the lines and write your pictures for that section in the square. So some of you didn't do it for the first one, that's okay. Make sure you do it for the next one, okay? All right. You can go back and fix it after. Go, Julia.
Oh, I'm gonna move.
Come on, Tori. Put it away.
Jordan. Oh, Julia.
My turn. You behave yourself. Been good.
Keep going.
Sure.
Keep going.
I'm going.
Brianna, give me the next one.
You want to give me a hug? Give me a hug turn.
So I do your.
You want to give me a hug too? You got big, boy. You been
That's
good?
Justin right there. That one you. Who was it?
I just-
What's his name?
Turn good.
Well, the next step might be the next page.
See you later.
You, sir.
So they graduate, we graduate. Bye-bye turn. I love you. Be good.
That's fine. That's fine. So, hold on a second. I got a question for you. So, who is telling this story?
girl.
Who's telling this story and how do you know? Mackenzie.
A girl.
How do you know the girl's telling the story?
Because you see her in all the pictures.
You see her in all the pictures?
Not all of them.
Well, not all of them, but you see her in a lot of the pictures. How else do you know? Brianna.
Because see her on the picture and it got all of them.
Okay. From the text though, what about the text? When you read it, how do you know that it's Brianna?
Because she is her on the cover.
You see her on the cover, but I'm talking about the words.
I just need $1.
So if you go back
Can I get $1?
to like this page, how do you know that it's a girl speaking? How do you know that it's somebody speaking?
Oh, quotation marks. Quotation.
Do you see quotation marks? I don't see quotation marks. I don't see quotation marks.
Okay. Okay.
When she says I, that lets you know that it's somebody speaking. But you use the clues from the pictures to figure out that that I wasn't me, wasn't you. The I is that little girl. Right?
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
Mr. Garvey, can you help me with this?
Sure, have a seat on your bottom.
This one.
What's your first one? Read it to me.
Together and a hand, a using and wood. That's not the
Is that an emergency? You can hold it close to me? What does it say? What is that? Show me. Where? From the text. Show me.
First eggs in adult gather some supplies to get your.
And are those, is the juice system of your supplies? Yeah. Well, I see the juice. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Okay, good. Now, that's great. Now let's do your next step. What do you do next? So that was first, but now second, what do you do next?
Once, take a pan and boil the water and squeeze the juice in the cup and put the sugar
Yes, we can.
in the water and then put the lemonade in there. So much lemonade juice. Squish, 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 squish.
Okay. Now,
That one?
you know what? I don't know what you're talking about. How about you write it down for me, and then when you're ready to show it to me, show me we got it from in the text, okay?
Okay.
All right. I don't know what she's talking about. So I see Alicia's working hard over here. She's on her third one.
Oh, I'm on my second.
That's okay. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working.
Next, blah blah blah.
Julia.
Gather.
Brianna. Let me see. Constance on your bottom.
Okay.
On your
My
bottom.
parents.
Constance, let's go. You find your second one.
Have a nice day.
Let's sing more. Come on, Mackenzie.
I'm here because I can't go outside again with my crutches, so
That's fine. Go to the carpet over there with that. For right now.
Do you pay money?
Close that door.
But you don't have to do it.
Constance, you need to finish, Constance. Have a seat. Julia. Julia. The door. Mackenzie, let's go. You want your third one?
Key to the room. Do you have your key?
Never.
Y'all borrow your key.
I didn't know that you was in here. Oh, she trying to get
Keep going.
I'll bring it right back.
Okay.
You think it's some change because you have another
But
budget.
you turn to, okay. Now,
And you go like two things.
that's fine. Go under. You can go under if you need to.
Got it. Sorry, didn't buy it. Okay. It's $170.
I see some nice pictures. What do your pictures need?
Labels.
Labels. Yep. Make sure that you have your labels on your pictures
Okay, thank you.
so that I can know what's in your pictures. You have two great sentences
You
here.
just take it out.
Now what do you do after that? What's your third step? Yep, your third step. Your third step.
Put the sugar in the bowl.
Are you sure? Show me.
See, look, they put the sugar in the
Mackenzie.
pan. So they can pour.
Go over this to the top of
I didn't know.
Have a seat, Constance. Thank
See,
you.
look, she put the sugar in the
On the
water.
bottom, sweetheart, on the bottom.
Yep. See, okay, I didn't ask you to get all that
Keep
change.
reading.
Put some but I don't know the other. Put the change on, I'll give you some more.
Constance. Have a seat, thank you. You need a tissue?
You think which one is more? You think 45.
Constance, bring that to me, please. Yep.
I need all.
Bring the whole thing to me.
I think she wants it.